welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be shooting a much needed get to know me video. I'm trying to build a family and I really want to get to know you guys, and so the best way to start is by making sure that you guys know me, right? So here we go. I have all these questions laid out in my book right here, so if I look down, guys, I'm just reading the questions. The first question is your middle name, and my middle name, I have a lot of middle names, but I have a favorite one, and my favorite middle name is Grace, hence the name of my channel, Living with Grace. The next question is favorite subject in school. Honestly, I didn't really have a favorite subject because as long as it has anything to do with writing or reading, it is my favorite subject. I like subjects where I can share my own thoughts. The subject now that I do not like, that I do not enjoy, is math. 2x plus 4x, and I'm like, I want to understand where the x is coming from. Why do I have x there? Why do you want to know what x is? My favorite song, I don't have a favorite song. I like a lot of songs, different times for different reasons. So it's really hard for me to say, oh, this is my favorite song. I find that very hard. Favorite color, red. Hands down, it beats every other color. I don't care what it is. Every time I see an outfit, every time I'm shopping and I see an outfit, I don't care what color it is, my first thought is always, what would it look like in red? Rate your childhood from 1 to 10. So I don't want to hurt my parents or anything. I can't rate it a 10. There's no way I can give it a 10. I refuse to give it a 10 because it was not a 10. But I have to say that it was a good, I'll say a good 6, because clearly no life is perfect, no family is perfect. But my parents did the best they could with what they could as African parents. You know, there are so many things that I wish that they knew more, you know, when it comes to like mental health and other things like that. I feel like that's not something that African parents in Africa excel in. But I think the new generation of parents is doing much better. I can see that, you know, when you go on social media and everything, you can see that we're all trying to do better than our parents did. So that's why I'm going to give it a 6. And that 6 is actually being a bit generous. Languages that you speak. So this question is a very good one. It relates to another video that I'm about to upload, which is my polyglot tag. I speak multiple languages. So I speak French and I speak English. Lingala, because I'm originally from the Congo. I speak Wolof, which is the language spoken in the Gambia. Understand some Yoruba, which is a language spoken in Nigeria. And I think that I'm really actively seeking to speak it. I also speak Italian. I also speak Spanish. Because Italian and Spanish are really Latin languages, so they all kind of share similarities with French, so it makes it easy. I also speak Fulani, which is another language spoken in West Africa. There's a few languages, but I will be doing my polyglot tag, so when we get there, I will literally go ahead and spread out all the languages that I kind of understand and speak. Next question is your favorite YouTubers. I could not wait to answer this question because I really do have faves that are really like faves. So my favorite YouTubers are Fumi Desaluvold. Oh my god, I feel like she's my YouTube auntie. The advice that she gives, the way she speaks, the way she carries herself, the way she laughs, everything about her is just such a delight to watch. Now, the second one would be Tolu Lopez Solutions Adejumo. She is another delight. I identify with her because she's a young YouTuber from Lagos, Nigeria. She's now in Canada, and I've been following her, you know, while she was pregnant and everything, and she's married, so it's easy to identify to her because she really has gone through a lot of the struggles that we go through as young women. So I love Tolu Lopez Solution as well. Then after that, for beauty, I have Laefa Beauty. I enjoy. She's from Nigeria as well. Looks like I love a lot of Nigerians. Last but not least on my list would be Lydia Stanley. She's also a makeup beauty vlogger, a YouTuber, but I love that when she does share about her life, she's very authentic and she's very simple and very just a breath of fresh air. Like, she's not about the pretense and all that extra stuff. So there are many other channels that I enjoy watching here and there, but these are the ones that I feel like I get a lot of inspiration from and that I really enjoy watching. The next question is, do you have siblings? No, I don't. This is one of those things that in my entire life, God knows that I literally wake up in the middle of the night and God, like, why don't I have siblings? Did I have to be among people that don't have siblings? Why, God? Because I love people. I always want to be with people. I love. Like, I enjoy watching other people with their siblings, and I'm like, why? And it's not something that I can acquire. I can't buy siblings. So it's like, it hurts. It hurts, God. Just know it hurts. I don't know, something. There must be a reason why I do not have siblings. But just know, that's something about me. I don't have siblings. I'm an only child on both sides, like from my father's side and my mother's side. And I'm not so happy about it. Let's just put it there. I think that's another reason why I give my childhood a 60, because I don't have siblings. Yeah, that's another reason why. So moving on, do you have pets? No, I do not have pets presently. I think I've tried in my household. I've really tried to. We tried with a fish. The fish died. Don't ask me how and why. I wasn't around. I was busy and nobody else took care of the fish. And then I tried with a dog. It didn't really work as well. So I want pets, but I think the amount of time it takes to like invest into taking care of them, it just doesn't work with everything else that I'm doing. I'm a very busy person, so you need time. How tall are you? Hello, tall babe. I know a lot of my friends and people in my circle that make fun of my 5'6", but let me tell you, 5'6" is as tall as it gets. Okay, so yeah, anything taller than 5'6" is too tall. Thanks. Next question is PC or Mac. Honestly, as long as I can type on it and email and read my email and do my homework, I don't really care what device I'm using. It could be my phone. I'm not very picky when it comes to technology, and gadgets don't really faze me when it has to do with actual desktops or laptops. I just want functionality, so I don't care what I have. The next question, which is Samsung or iPhone, I will answer iPhone because I used Samsung for the longest time. I enjoyed the quality with Samsung. The setup, the interface of Samsung phones, I enjoyed it more than I enjoy iPhones. The only reason why I switched to iPhones is because in my line of work, I felt like I needed an iPhone and it worked better for what I was doing, so I switched to iPhone. But I could do a Samsung and I could do an iPhone. I just need iPhone for the work that I do. Right now, I'm team iPhone. My pet peeves, oh my God, number one. And I can't even begin to tell you guys why this is number one. I don't know why, but it is number one. Do not put your hands in my bag. I don't care what's going on. Do not, like when I say do not, I literally will hate you for it. I don't like people touching my stuff. Like, it's just something. If you ask me, I don't have a problem with it. But it literally makes me upset when someone touches my things without telling me. Like, I just don't like it. I can't explain it. It's just one of those things. My mother thinks that it's because I'm an only child, so I wasn't really raised with like sharing with siblings and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like even if I had siblings, I'll probably still be the same way. So I don't know, but don't touch my stuff. That's my number one pet peeve. Second pet peeve is people who are ungrateful. Ungratefulness is a pet peeve. I don't care if you're doing it to me or doing it to someone else. If you're an ungrateful person, like, just stay away from me. I don't want to know you. I don't care. Like, I do not want to know you. Just go away, because it's going to make me upset. I don't like people who forget quickly the good that others have done for them. But I like people that are loyal. I like to be able to know that I can trust in you, count on you, and that whatever you say behind me, if it comes to you saying it in front of me, that you will be able to repeat it word for word and not even bat an eyelid. Because people talk. That's just the way life is. People are going to talk. But your true friends, if they do say something behind you, they can say it in front of you. They're never going to go say something behind you that they can never repeat in front of you, right? And at least let them have had that conversation with you, so that if they're even speaking, they can say, well, she knows that this is how I feel about it. Now, not every conversation can be had, because sometimes some topics might come up where that you haven't discussed with your friend or your family member, but at least let it be something that you can repeat after that conversation. Anything mean, anything that will bring someone down, that you would say and that you would not be able to repeat or explain why you said, just don't. I don't like that. Like, I don't like people that go about doing that. And also, just not being honest. Don't tell me yes when you really mean no, or don't tell me no when you really mean yes, or just don't be double-faced. Like, be who you are. If you hate me, tell me you hate me. I know you hate me. We're good. But don't hate me and come and pretend, and then later I find out you hate me. Like, you're just dead to me at that point. Yeah, and then I don't like people who are over exaggerate things, like, or people who are very mean or cold. That's something I don't like. I just believe that we can all be kind. It's not hard. Selfish people, like, or who only think about themselves, people that think about themselves all the time, like it's always about them, or I don't want to lose my job, so you can throw your co-workers under the bus because you don't want to lose your job. People who always want to gain something from other people, like, what can I gain? If I can't gain anything from this, then I'm not going to do it. I want to know that sometimes you do things just because they need to be done and you're just being kind, not always because you're going to gain something. I don't like people who lie a lot. I think everybody lies somewhat, somehow, but there's some people that actively go out of their way to lie for no reason, unprovoked. You just lie. You just like to lie. Wake up in the morning and you look for someone. You actively go seeking, like, looking for the opportunity to lie. That I think I can't stand that. Like that or people who want to show off. What are you showing off for? We're all human beings. We all came from nothing. We came from our mother's womb with nothing, and we're gonna go back with nothing. So you showing off to me, what does it do for me? Really, it doesn't do anything for me besides make me kind of dislike you. So that's another thing. Those are my peeves. I don't like people who come into my bag. I don't like people who want to come and show off to me. I don't like all those things. Just let's be calm. I don't like stress. Want in friends relationship, I think that question pretty much answered it. I just want someone who's loyal. I want someone who cares about me. I want someone who puts my well-being also in consideration. I don't want someone that's selfish. I want someone who I can proudly say is my friend. I don't have to hide the fact that you're my friend, and you're not going behind my back doing anything that would make me look stupid. Where did you grow up? So I grew up in Senegal, Gambia, but originally I am from the Congo. Where do you live? United States. Tea or coffee? I'm a tea person. I love tea. Tea, honey, lemon, that's my thing right there. So I love those things. Those are like those three things together. Yeah, they get me. They get me. Coffee is like, if I'm really exhausted, I'm tired, I need a picker upper, that's when I'll think coffee. But that's very rare that I really am like, okay, I'm really gonna have a coffee today. It's mostly tea. I just want to be happy. Like, I know a lot of times when people say life goals, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be happy, because I feel like, yes, I want to make money. I would love to be a millionaire and not have to ever worry about anything, just spend. But I've realized one thing is, everything else that we want, at the end of the day, when we do have it, if we're not still happy, it doesn't mean anything. It has no value. So my life goal is to be happy, to be able to have everything together, have a system that works to make me happy. So money in the quantity that I need it to be happy, family, health, and everything just working together in a way that I am happy. You don't have people that you can trust in your circle because you have too much money. No, I want to be happy. I want to have family, friends that I can rely on, that I can enjoy my life with. That's my goal. My goal is to be happy and enjoy my life. I'm single or taken? Hello, a bae is very taken, very, very taken. I am taken to the max. My dream date, this is the thing, I'm not very picky. I'm a very easygoing person. What I want is to be surprised. So I think even if I was taken to go fishing, I would be happy as long as it's a surprise, it's well thought out, like a well thought out surprise. So, hey, I'm coming to pick you up from work and I'm taking you somewhere. And then, hey, here, you need to wear these overalls, and here's your fishing net, and then I have a picnic basket there. So it's in the details, like the thought that the person puts into the date is what really is gonna get me. I don't really care. Like I said, like I'm not really particular. Just take me somewhere, do something, but surprise me and make sure it's thoughtful all the way. Like like things like how people propose to someone and the person's nails are not done. Things like that are like, I don't like that. Like, I'd rather you don't propose if my nails are not done. And I know that sounds a little, but I just think it's like the thought that would have gone into thinking, oh, she needs to have her nails done for the picture. That thing right there, that's my thing. So it's not that I don't appreciate the ring, but I'm like, did you really think it through? Because I'm very thorough when I want to surprise someone, when I want to do something, I'm very thorough. Like, I go and I think about, okay, let's do this, let's do that. And so if you're not doing that, just, it's okay, I don't want, leave it alone. Things people don't know about me. Well, it's a get to know me video, so you guys pretty much have heard most of the things that you probably wouldn't know about me. But I think people don't know that I'm shy. I think that it's a weird thing. Like, people always assume that because you do YouTube, or you are always you party, or you have a lot of acquaintances and friends, not really friends, but acquaintances at least, that you go to church, that you're always in a gathering, that you have a large or a small family. People will always like tag you a certain way, that you do business. And in my line of work, I do hair and makeup. People think, oh my God. And again, I'm studying to become a psychologist. So it's like, people assume that if you're going to be a psychologist, then you kind of are gonna have to be around people, so you're not gonna be a shy person. Unfortunately, I really am a shy person, and I think my shyness comes from the fact that for the better part of my childhood, like the beginning of my childhood, I was really alone at home, and before going to school per se, I was alone by myself. And even when I started school, I would go to daycare, or I would go to kindergarten, or even school, and just come back home. I really didn't make friends because I didn't know what the dynamics of being with people were. So I was never really very friendly growing up. So it wasn't until I got to middle school that I was like, something's gonna give, my dear. Like, you can't continue to be awkward. And I think I'm still an odd person. That's what I would say people don't know about me. I'm very weird. I'd rather be by myself. And I can be by myself for a long time. So like during the pandemic, I didn't have a problem. I was cool. So on the surface, I'll pretend and be like, all alone, the pandemic, when is it going to be over? But I'm actually really enjoying I'm really enjoying it. Or when I'm sick, oh my God, because I have a very busy lifestyle, so I'm always around people. When I'm sick and I could just be indoors, oh my God, I'm like, I don't want to be sick, but I'm enjoying this moment because I can really spend time with my thoughts. I love to be alone. My biggest struggle, this is a good question. My biggest struggle is time management and being a yes woman. So I think that also comes from being an only child. So when I grew up and came into the world, I thought, these people are not going to accept me because I'm the odd one out. I don't have siblings. So they have siblings. They don't really have to spend time with me. That was my thought process, right? They don't really have to spend time with me because they have a lot of siblings. Some of them have 6, 7, 8. Why would they want to spend time with me when they have all these siblings? So the only way that they will want to spend time with me is if I'm bringing something to the table, right? And what am I bringing to the table? I'm literally just a child. Well, whatever you want, let's do it. You want to play this game? Even if I don't want to play that game, we're going to play it. I'm going to learn how to play it so you can want to play with me. Do you want to talk all day and not even listen to me and not care what I think? Oh yeah, let's do that. And so I developed a very good listening ear. I can listen to people for days and days. And I remember everything you tell me because while I'm listening to you, I'm thinking of ways to make you happy from the story you're telling me. It wasn't until I was like much older, I was like, yo, I can't continue like this. This is a lot. My biggest struggle is separating myself from that person that is a yes woman, and time management. So now my problem with time management also comes from being a yes woman. The problem is I say yes to everybody, and then now I for some reason feel like I have more than 24 hours in a day. I don't know where that concept comes from, but I feel like I have so much time, and so you say this and I say yes, you say that and I say yes, you say this and then when the day comes, it's like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And I don't want to say no because I'm a yes woman. I don't want to cancel because I hate canceling on people. So I overload myself, and at the end of the day, I'm literally pulling my hair out, and I'm upset because I am not going to be able to fulfill all the promises that I made. So that's my biggest struggle, but we're working on it. We will get there. I promise myself that I will get there. And right now, I think time management wise, I'm doing a little bit better than I was a few years ago. So I will say I'm like 40% better. I want to say more, but my heart won't let me. So 40% better than I was before. The other question is, what do you do for a living, and what are your aspirations? What is your career goal? Right now, I'm a hair and makeup artist, and I also own a business, which is a decoration business. So I do hair, I do makeup, I do decorations, event planning, and I enjoy these things like hair, makeup. Those are my babies. But my career aspiration is to become a psychologist. I'm in school right now. I love to listen to people. I love to understand the whys and the hows, and just I love to see people beyond just what they portray, the person that they tend to show on the outside. And so yeah, I can't wait to be done, and I can't wait to practice. And you guys will definitely be here. You will come along with me for graduation, so you will know when it's time to start booking your friendly neighborhood psychologist. Are the things that I love to do. I love to have a good time. That's definitely something. I love to dance. Oh my God, I love music, so I love to dance. I love to spend time with my family. I love to just laugh and chill. I'm a Netflix and chill kind of person, like just let's relax, watch TV, indoorsy. But I also like outdoor things. I like to be able to go out. I like to have fun. I like to go on dates. I like to go to church, traveling. I guess because as a child I traveled a lot, so I don't have a hard time assimilating anywhere I go. I can be Chinese today, I could be Cameroonian tomorrow. I can be anything I want to be. So a lot of times I actually think that people don't really know people don't really know the real me, because I am who I need to be. I don't know if you guys know how how the Bible says Paul was to these, he was that, to the Gentiles he was that. I think that's me. Like, I am who I need to be, where I need to be. And I don't know that it's necessarily a good thing, but it's also just who I am. I don't know if it's something I need to change. I don't really I feel like it's also part of people pleasing, but in essence too, it's that I have been so fluid growing up. Like, I've been everywhere, so I don't really have a specific identity. Like, my identity is very fluid. I don't know how else to put it, but I hope you guys understand. So this brings me to the end, because we could go on for days and days and days and days and days, but this brings me to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have further questions, you can ask, and I could do a part 2 of get to know me and just answer those questions. Even if you want to have my opinion on certain things about some of the answers that I've given, if you want me to elaborate further, I shall, because this is what we're here for. We're here to learn, to know about each other, and to enjoy this community that we're building. So thank you so much. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I enjoyed making this video. I think it's very therapeutic to talk about yourself, you know, and actually hear yourself talk about yourself. So I enjoyed making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I look forward to my next video, and I will see you guys then. Until then, be safe.